Elements of the periodic table. Today we're going to be doing a part 2 on hydrogen compounds. But this time we're going to be going from left to right with the metals. So, alkali metals, would you like to start us off? Yes, of course, my upstairs neighbor. For me, it's called lithium hydride. Yeah, it's like that for me too. It's called sodium hydride. I also agree. Potassium hydride. Rubidium hydride. Cesium hydride. Well, this is definitely very different from the last video. So it seems that for metal compounds with hydrogen, you add the IDE ending to my name rather than theirs. Lithium, can you please explain to me why? Well, you see, hydrogen, most of us metals form ionic bonds rather than covalent bonds. And a lot of us are also less electronegative than you. So when we form bonds with you, the negative charge focuses on the hydrogen atom more so than our atoms. This is why we have that name change. Oh, I see it now. Well, let's move on to the alkaline earth metals. Well, hydrogen, just like the alkali metals, we also form metal hydrides. And they are named the exact same way too. For me, it is called beryllium hydride. It is like that for me too. It's called magnesium hydride. Same here, calcium hydride. Strontium hydride. Barium hydride. Wow, this is getting really exciting now. Well, I wonder if there are other metal groups that can form hydrides. Oh yes, there are, hydrogen. Oh, hey neodymium, didn't see you there. Oh, you're good. Not very many people talk about us lanthanide metals anyway, even though we are so very important in this modern era, because we are used to help keep our technology running, like our computers, cell phones, and so much more. And yeah, I do form a hydride, even though most of us don't. For me, it's called neodymium-3 hydride. I see. That 3 is because your oxidation state is 3+, right? Yes, that's right, hydrogen. Well, speaking of the elements near the bottom of the periodic table, I wonder if the actinides can form hydrides. Well, as many people know, all of us are radioactive, and many of us don't last very long. But I do. My chemistry has been studied for over a century. In my case, it's called uranium-3 hydride. Oh, that makes sense. It's similarly named to neodymium. Well, let's move on to the transition metals. For me, it's called titanium-2 hydride. Yeah, for me, it's also called zirconium-2 hydride. Wait, hold up. Shouldn't scandium's column go first, guys? Yeah, that would have been the case if scandium formed a hydride, but scandium doesn't, as do most of us as well. Most of the transition metals generally don't form hydrides, as they are either unstable or the metal is just too electronegative to form one. I can also confirm what my upstairs neighbor said. I hope that makes sense, hydrogen. Yes, it does. Thanks, guys. Who else in the transition metals group forms hydrides? I do. Mine is metastable at room temperature, and it is called zinc hydride. My analog is only stable below freezing, and it is called cadmium hydride. Well, that makes sense. You guys sit right next to the post-transition metal column, starting from boron. Hey, hydrogen. Hey, aluminum, what's up? I hear you're talking about hydrides. Boy, do I have some news for you. I also form a hydride. For me, it's called aluminum hydride. And there's something else I'd like you to know, too. Really? What's that? I'm all ears. Some metal hydrides can actually react with others to form a coordination complex. Really? How does that work? Well, as one example, lithium hydride can donate its hydride ion to my hydride, aluminum hydride, and together they form an ion called tetrahydridoaluminate. Intriguing. I wonder what that would be used for. Well, as one example, lithium tetrahydroaluminate, or lithium aluminum hydride, is used a lot as a reducing agent in organic chemistry. It's reactive towards water, but soluble in solvents like diethyl ether. My hydride also does something like this. Although I'm not a metal, diborane can react with sodium hydride to form a complex called sodium borohydride, which is also used as a reducing agent in organic chemistry. Although it's not as strong as lithium aluminum hydride, it is also more versatile because it's soluble in more solvents. It is reactive towards water, but soluble in alcohols and other aprotic organic solvents. Well, elements, this has been quite a day learning about metal hydrides and hydride complexes. Hopefully we can talk about new types of compounds in the next video.